Hi, and welcome back. It is a beautiful winter day here in northern Nevada, and today we're going to take a little road trip. By little, I mean about 8, 9 miles, and we are going to test the BF-F8HP PRO Baofeng BTECH radio. We're going to see how far apart we can get with GPS sharing on the radios. And by GPS sharing, I mean when you can share your location with another Baofeng radio that has GPS enabled. And we're also going to see how far, if the range is good on the radio with radio communications. So let's get going, and let's start with the GPS location sharing and see how far apart we can get. So we will leave one radio at home and we'll start our drive and let's see what happens. Okay, according to my GPS, we're a little over a mile, if you can see there, from the house. And if we take the radio and we ping the other radio, we should be able to hear it. There we go. And if we look at the screen, you can see how far away the red dot is from the second radio, and that's about 1.14 miles away. So let's go ahead and drive a little farther down the road and see what kind of results we get. All right, here we are approximately a little over 3 miles away. And let's go ahead and see where we get the dot placed here. So let's go ahead and ping the other radio. Okay, we got a ping on there. And I don't see it placing a dot this far away. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. If you look at north, it's right on the boundary of north. So at least we know the radio's working. What are we? 3.1 miles. So let's go down. All right, we are 8.17 miles away, which is about the southern end of the valley before I go over a hill and we won't have a reception. So let's go ahead and see if we can ping the radio at home. Try again. All right, not getting a ping from a little over 8 miles away. I know on the K5 Plus I was able to reach the other radio, so not sure what's going on there. Not getting the range as the K5 Plus radio did. Well, if I looked a little bewildered in the video, I was bewildered. I had to drive back home because not only would the radios not share GPS location, they also would not talk to each other. And I know at 8 miles, this radio should easily reach the other radio at home. So another software glitch or bug, as far as I can tell, I had accidentally turned off the radio in the car. And when I came back, like I said, they wouldn't talk to each other and they wouldn't share GPS location. So I had to turn each one off, restart them, and then they started working again. So let's head back out again. Okay, we're back out again. We are at 4 miles. And I thought I would break it down a little smaller groups. I don't know if we're going to get 8 miles, but let's try 4 miles. Okay, took a little doing, but we got 4 miles. And again, I don't know if you can see it, but the red dot is on the very edge of the screen right below north. So let's drive up about another mile and see what we get. All right, I was testing it while I was driving, and after 5 miles out, I could not reach the other GPS on the other radio. So let's go ahead and see if we can, window here, kind of noisy. So let's go ahead and see if we can reach the other radio calling to it, and I'll have someone at home let me know if they can hear it. And like I said before, the K5 Plus tri-band radio had no problem reaching home from this location. So let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, I just made a call to my house on the radio. And I didn't realize I'm recording on my phone, so I couldn't record the conversation. But I did reach the house, and I was told it was a loud and clear signal. And as I said, we're about 8.12 miles away. So the radio works great at this distance, but the GPS only reached out about 5 miles, and it took a few attempts even at while driving to make it reach around 5 miles. So I would say don't expect to use your GPS more than around 5 miles. But as the radio works, it works great. And I'm at the end of the valley. I can't go any farther, otherwise I'll be over a hill. So there you have it, a GPS location sharing between 2 radios test, using a GPS to determine our distance between the 2 radios. And that was actually a pretty good test, in the sense that we did see that it's buggy. When I accidentally shut a radio off, I lost all communications between GPS sharing and also between talking from radio to radio. I had to turn both radios off and back on to have them communicate with each other again. Not sure what was going on there, but once we did that, the radios worked great. So I can only assume that's probably some software bug that will hopefully get worked out. So we did see that we only got a little over 5 miles range on sharing radio to radio GPS locations. And that put the red dot right on the end of the circle when you're looking at how far away the other radio is. So assume that circle starts at around 4 miles and ends at around 5 miles. So figure 4 to 5 miles is the outer edge of that circle. Now, radio to radio communications, again, was great. We had to stop it at a little over 8 miles because I would have lost line of sight with the other radio. But I have no doubt that we could have got way over 8 miles. Report was great at 8 miles. Audio was clear and loud. Now, I know with repeaters, I've hit a repeater with line of sight near where I live that's 30 miles away. I think it's 30 miles, might even be farther, 30, 35 miles. And if I have a good line of sight with that repeater, this radio will hit that repeater. But anyway, just if you're at least in my valley, anywhere in my valley, I could probably talk to someone else that has this radio. And like I said, our valley is probably about 16 miles by 16, maybe 16 miles by 10 miles. So this radio would work great in our valley. So there you have it. Great test, good results, and a couple software bugs or at least one software bug that we discovered. And like I said, hopefully that'll get fixed. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like what you see. And please hit the subscribe button if you're not yet a subscriber. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.